The Use Your Words Podshow. What's happening is Mighty Moolah
King Dukes back in the building, man.
on a Tuesday,
On the Tuesday.
Veterans Day, man. Shout out to all the veterans, man. We want to show y'all love, man. Let's clap it up for our veterans, man. A salute, a hoor, a simplify. I don't know what the Navy say. What do they say? Hey, I just play. I just play. I just play. Man. Air Force, all hail the Air Force or whatever y'all say, aim high or whatever. But Veterans Day, man. Yeah. So what's going on with you, bro? How you, man? You a vet?
Yep, for sure. Did you want to grab you something to eat today?
Huh?
So you want to grab you something to eat today?
Did I? Did I? Well, I got to the IHOP.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hadn't been at IHOP ever before either. No, I have. I have been to that one like maybe once before. It's in Midtown Atlanta. And they had like road work they was doing. I was like, oh man, like I ain't gonna be able to turn it. But hey, nah, I went ahead and but they're right on in there. Somehow I got in there before the older vets. Cause the older vets, they be up and at it on Veterans Day.
Yeah. And they be what you call it, regale you out. Boy, they had
Oh
they
man,
hats on, they got the
man.
they do
I seen the older vet, man. Shout out to him, man. Older Army vet. He had the hat. He had a vest, like a vest.
Mhm.
I seen some dude, man. He had like a Letterman Navy coat. I was like, man,
Okay.
that joint was,
It was hard.
yeah, it was hard. I was like, okay, but that navy blue and all that. I was like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Shout out to all the veterans, man. To those who
Yeah.
serve, those who still
Thank
serve.
y'all. Thank y'all so much for serving, man. Appreciate it.
And that's pretty much what we didn't have a live stream Monday, our usual live stream Monday yesterday, but I felt it only right when I thought about it to go ahead and kind of do a like a special live tonight for Veterans Day. Just kind of chop it up with some vets, man. I sent a link out on the Usual Words Pod Show page on Facebook where we stream live right now. YouTube, the Usual Words podcast on YouTube, and the Usual Words pod show is streaming live on Jamu page as well. But like I said, man, Mighty Moolah, King Dukes, man, we man, we appreciate the veterans, man. Like even being a veteran, I make sure to say thank you for your service, man, because it's like I
Me too.
understand.
But y'all be clowning me like I wasn't in the service though, for real. That's why I be putting up them jokes and things, man. I be like, damn, y'all, I did, I did eight for real, easy.
You
I
did.
did eight. Yeah, I did eight for real. I did. I ain't like.
You did 8 years.
I did eight, man. I'm serious.
You was what, Nasty Guard? I mean, National Guard.
Yeah, I was a National Guard, bro.
Hey, bro, you would have been out there on them streets now if you was
Well,
still in
yeah, for sure. I did
there.
eight, man.
Still
Yeah,
keep
eight.
it free.
Hmm?
Look, man. Hey, whatever time I've had this conversation with some veterans, man, and some guys who were in for like 4 years or whatever, maybe never saw any type of combat or anything like that. And here's the thing, most veterans don't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not because we're not just like, you know, always we're not perpetually at war. We're not like it's not like going in the military of a Middle Eastern country, which I can only imagine like you feel like you in perpetual war at all times. You got to be wartime ready. But I so happen to be uh, a veteran who has experience, during wartime campaigns. So
How
two,
many how many tours you do?
I did 2 deployments. Um,
Okay.
total active duty time is about 6 years, and the rest was like reservist time and stuff like that. But man, the military, bro, Like I can't speak for all branches, even though I spent some time around other branches and other people in other branches. Um, I can say for myself, like the army was it was one of the best decisions I made to go to my recruiter at the time. Shout out to Hutton. What up, Sar? What up? He don't call him SARS no more. He don't call him SARS no more. But shout out to Hutton, man. That's my guy, man. He was the he put me. I went to him, Shane, ATL Gun Gurus, Shane Harmon, security, who we've had on for Business Spotlight. Um, Dang man, he put a few people on from the city, from Spartanburg. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
shout
Okay.
out to him. And he wasn't a recruiter who lied to me.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like. And here's the thing, he really couldn't because I went to him. Once
Mm-hmm.
the situation got where at school, where trying to stay in school and college, and I was like, bro, this ain't about to work out. I'm gonna need
Mm-hmm.
some paper, or I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be risking it. I'm gonna be doing some things that I probably, don't really want to have to do. So I went to him, man, and shoot, maybe a few days later, I was on that van to Columbia
The maps.
to MIPS,
I
the deal, Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Shout out to
don't even remember. I don't even remember when I went in. It was like 99 to
oh yeah,
99.
same time. Yeah, after about that first year
Yeah. Cause
of
we graduated in 90. What we graduated? 98.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't go right after we graduated. I think I went maybe a year after that.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
it was a semester where I was at USC. It was USCS at that time, trying to get on
Mm-hmm.
and was trying to make the basketball team. They was having open practices and stuff like that. And when that didn't work out, I was like, well, shoot, I'm gonna need some money for real to.
Bro, I knew you weren't gonna make the team. 'Cause I think I dunked on you like 2, 3 times when we were coming up,
You
bro.
will dunk on somebody live, bro. You can sit there and tell that lie. That's
I
just like
think I,
you
I
ain't
think
never
I dunked. I
life.
think I dunked on you about
You ain't
four,
never had no
about
hype
four or
like
five
that.
times,
Boy,
bro. I was like, talk about trying to make the
you
team.
barely had that crossover that you
Got
used to
got
do.
got dunked on by me, and I'm shorter than you.
Man, Nick Crow, man, you barely could. Your knees was bad in 12th grade, bro.
Nah, nah, yeah. John was good though, man. He was good. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna.
man. I thought I was better than I was till you go out there. You like some 6'5", 2 or 5. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? Playing a one. I'm like, God, damn.
Mhm.
Barely. I had barely cracked 6 foot at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, but I went to Hutnall at that point, man, and I remember going to him, and he was like, "Yo, your folks know or whatever." And I was like, "Do they need to know?" No. You know,
I'm grown, right?
like I
Right.
mean, I'm just because he would always like, "I'm just looking out for moms." You know what I'm saying? I want your moms coming at me, being mad or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, man, they don't even know. Like my
Mhm.
folks, hell, they barely knew that I even was going to college. Period. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they helped me fill out application, me or my sister. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So we he got me on that van though, man, and I gotta tell you, bro, it was divine. Like
Mhm.
I probably didn't see it as that. I probably just was just going about you know, my merry way is just trying to, hey, I need to get some money or get a situation where it's more solid.
Mhm.
Thankfully, I was in shape, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I wasn't in military shape because at
No,
that time
heck, no, no.
at that time, see, I don't know what the military is now. That's why I want some vets to get on here, man. Let's say I have a conversation, man. We can talk some trash, but at that time, man, they whipped your ass in basic, and
They
then
do
early
for
on
sure.
too. In
For sure.
reception, you had to run a mile.
Yeah, for sure.
That was just to see if you could make it. You had to run a mile. You had to do the I forgot whatever the number of push-ups you had to do in 2 minutes or something like that, and sit-ups and all that. I mean, and after that, I thought I was in shape, but I had been smoking. Yeah, I was a wheeze. I was, you know what I'm saying? I've been blowing, so pause. But I was like, that mile, boy, when I got to about quarter mile, I'm thinking I'm about to die. I was like, I'm not gonna make it, man. I'm about to get sick. I had to redo it or whatever. And then get through reception, man, and man, basic training, bro. Woo.
It was rough.
Where you
You
be at?
remember Fort Sill, Oklahoma?
Ooh, Fort Seal. Yeah.
Yeah. All
I
that
was supposed
flat
to go to
land.
Fort Leonard Wood, Fort Lawson Woods, what they call it, in Missouri, but I ended up at Jackson. Yeah.
You remember when you first went in and you had to go in that room and they gave you all them shots? Did y'all have to do that before like your deployments as well? Because I remember, boy, they gave us how many shots it was? There was a lot of them, boy. You go in that room.
And listen, man, you didn't get the finger in the butt.
No, this nigga here. No, bruh. Why you?
I'm serious though.
They had to do that when they did that wasn't before basic.
I'm saying this. This is the first time I've ever said this publicly, dog. Like I'm serious. This is the first time I've ever said this publicly, man. So listen. They had us all. You know, you had to use all in our skivvies. You know what I'm saying? Just your underwear when you walk in through the in the line and you go in there. You see the doctor. They give you the shots. They test your spine or whatever, all that stuff, right? And then the doctor, you go in the room with the doctor, and this old white dude. And
what was that? That wasn't for basic because I didn't have to do that. That you must have been for like your deployments.
This was doing basic. The whole
bro. They ain't do that. You must have had a special type of job or something that they had to check for.
So I'm just saying, bro. The nigga I'm like, you supposed to get a prostate exam at 20, at 19 years old? You know what I'm saying? Like, he told me to bend over and cough, man. I thought it was a game. I thought everybody was doing it, and then see, bro, you don't take me serious, bro.
I'm taking you serious, but I've been through it, and I'm like, they didn't do that for me.
That's what I'm saying. I think old dude was getting a look, man. I'm just saying. I didn't.
I mean, so you feel like you the only one out of the whole. You know what I'm saying?
I asked somebody else, and maybe they didn't want to admit it because they was like. So you were the only one. Man, I knew I should have filed a lawsuit, man. Against
you were violated. Yeah, you was violated. Bro.
I mean, he touched me, but he was like,
yeah, he did touch you.
No, he didn't, man. He told me bend over and cough. And
but you said something about the finger, right?
No, I was joking. He ain't put no, man. Come on,
bro. I done had that. That's just a regular physical.
What, the finger in your butt?
No, bend over and cough.
Bend over and spray your booty cheeks and cough?
No, you ain't get all that, but regular physical, you got to cough, man. You ain't never just had a physical before you had played sports.
Yeah, bro, I played sports. We know we had physicals.
Okay, they take you to cough, but not no bend over and do all and spread them and all that.
That's what I didn't. I was just trying to get paid, man.
Pause. Well, that button there, cause yeah, that didn't say. Hey, rewind that, bro. Start over.
Hey, man, listen. I'm gonna edit all this shit out.
Boy,
this whole thing.
I don't even know what your doctor was on, bro. Cause I ain't had to do all that.
Man, we probably been looking at booty all day, man. Some old freaking ass nigga, man. Anyway, bro. Anyway, it turned me into, man. I was
turn you into what?
Stone cold killer, boy. Stone Cold Killer, but I came out that room, boy, my eyes was like beaming, like I was lit right then, bro.
That M16 saw a lot of action after that, ain't
Put me on the front line, coach. I'm
it?
about to go. I'm about to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm about
Yeah,
to on
I
three.
was field I was field artillery, man. 13 Bravo. We was in them tanks.
That's for sure.
That that was before that
The
was
upper
before
armor.
the huh?
That was before they added the upper armor and all that stuff with
Yeah, and that was before the paladins. The paladin right before I got out. That's when the paladin when the load itself. Cause we used to have to load them big old shit, them big old round. We
Yep.
used to have to load them.
Yeah.
But the paladins they got to where they was able to load themselves by the time I get ready to get out.
Mm.
So yeah,
Right.
them palaces, yeah. But I used to love that, boy. We used to and in training we used to go down them. See, I'm just talking about training. So you can talk about real world
I got you. I got
stuff.
you.
But
I
I'm talking about training. We used to go down them dirt roads, and I be the what you call it, the hatch. Come out the
got a
hatch at
head.
the top of the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I had a what's the is it the what's the two handle gun on the top of it?
M60.
Yeah, we used to
Yeah.
ride down there with that. Boy, I used to feel like I was a stone cold killer then.
I mean, that's what I had. I had the saw. The I had the saw, and I had a when we got uh when we got deployed. My first deployment, man. I had the M249.
Hmm.
Then I had, of course, it had the M16, and I had the Beretta, the M9.
Okay.
So
Okay. It was a service pistol.
I got deployed with a shout out to the 457 Chemical Brigade, and I was part of the 447 Chemical Detachment during my first deployment as a 74 Delta. They
Hmm.
call it CBRN specialist now, but it was an NBC specialist back then, nuclear biological chemical.
Okay.
So ended up that first deployment, man. It was like, bruh, that was my first experience with flying overseas.
Hmm.
And I never been overseas, but that was the first experience flying that long. I was like, and then we was in a C5. They don't I don't even think they have C5s in operating anymore, like for real.
Hmm. Hmm.
That plane is just this the biggest freaking plane you've ever seen, man. I mean, a C-130 is huge. That's that's the Globe Master. You know what I'm saying? Can move all kind of stuff. Put a Humvee, all that stuff was in our in the C5 too. We were up on
Hmm.
top. So we put like these makeshift airline seats in there,
Hmm.
and no windows, just like a porthole that we could look out and you could kind of if you could see anything. And I remember just being like, bro, let me turn this CD man on. I had me a nice CD player. I had a nice CD player. I had my dang, who I was listening to. I had to have one. I had to have that Fred Hammond boy because brother, they were scared, but I had to make sure you had to, not scared, but I'm like, hey, I gotta stay right. You know what I'm saying? And then I had dang, what was my other? I think I had a Mob Deep joint,
Hmm.
Outcast. I ain't had that many CDs with me at that time, whatever. But when I got there, when we got in country, man, it was just the whole new world, man. It was a crazy experience, bro. Um,
Hmm.
but shout out to all the veterans, man. I invited some on to get on the show. Um, some of them might come on. We ain't gonna be on long anyway. I just wanted to make sure we shout out our veterans.
Yeah, we just want to make sure we honored our veterans, man.
Yeah, man. It's
Coming from fellow vets
fellow vets for sure.
to y'all. So
Anybody out there, any veterans out there trying to, be working on getting your benefits, man. I'm praying for you that you get everything you deserve, man. I am not one to stand in front of somebody getting whatever benefits that are available to them as a veteran. I think veterans
I
should
wish I
take,
wish I could have got some.
yeah. I
I
mean,
ain't even used my VA home loan yet. That's finna come up in a minute. I'm finna use that.
oh,
I
that's
ain't never used. I ain't never used it.
Hey,
Yeah,
you can use it more than once. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Because I remember when I was because they had a cap on it at one time as
One
far as
time, yeah,
how much
they
house you could do.
yeah, but they pretty much removed that. It's pretty much like what you can afford a degree.
Okay.
I think it's like 800 some thousand right now, something like that. Some but VA home loan, man, that's just an amazing program. Um,
Can you use it? Can you use it for a second property, like
investment property?
vacation home or investment property or something like that?
No, it's got to be a resident. It's got to
Primary
be
residence.
primary residence.
Okay.
But if you here's the thing: if you like what I'm in the process of doing now is finding a lot here in the Atlanta area. South Carolina we already got something, but to find a lot to build a duplex because you can do it. You got a VA construction loan too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can
Okay.
do both, and you can use both the VA construction and the VA home loan to finance the actual property and the loan for the construction of the property. And
Okay.
and yeah, man, you can live in a duplex, build a nice modern style multi-family home, multi-unit property, and live on one side. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And now the plans that I've seen for the one that I like, they look, I mean, super nice. The way that it is configured, the
Mm-hmm.
configuration of them, 2 bedroom, 2.5 bath. Um, oh man, nice man. You can't. I mean, they look like just modernized. You know what I'm saying? Because when a
Okay.
lot of people think duplex, they think the ranch style, single family. You know what I mean? Which is fine. Those are cool. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of ways to do it nowadays that you can have garages and all that other stuff. And
Yeah, holler at me offline because I was thinking about doing something like that and one of my
oh, and
properties I got
Atlanta,
in
that
the country. Yeah.
you telling me about? Yeah, that bro, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, and you probably
Yeah.
got enough because of the square footage of them. It don't take it. They don't even take up like it's not. You probably a half an acre. You can get two of those properties on it, maybe more, depending on the size that you want to go. With a half an acre, and if you got
I'll be
some,
done. Hey, I'll be done built that and be done like this so much. I move out there, like you said, move in because, but it's so far in the country though. I'm like, shh.
hey, man, you need to be out the way, bud. Bring them out there, have that honeycomb hideout out there.
Nah, that's really I think we talked about it. That's really for the babies, man. That's my like my vision for that is I'm just thinking and I'm not gonna give you like all the detail, but I'm thinking it's just for four wheelers, go karts, dirt bike for the grandbabies. So whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's that type of country. You know what I mean? They can just get out there and tear the yard up because we got we got some land out there. So
Yeah, yeah,
that's
man.
my
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. Then we're gonna wrap it up, man. And here's the other thing, because just about what we was talking about offline, I be doing a lot of inviting
hmm
folk to come on. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And it's like when I wasn't doing that, oh, hey man, I want to get on the show or whatever. I'm like, bro, I don't send out the link. I don't okay, and folk be scary. But then you know what's gonna happen, right?
yeah, for sure.
As soon as it get to where it's harder to get on,
hmm
oh man, John, they don't want, you can't even get on this show. Whatever. Nah, bro, we asked you.
Right, for sure.
Nah, sweetheart, we asked you. We asked you. We asked y'all now. So, but it's all good. We appreciate the support and engagement and of any sort, man. The liking and sharing, we appreciate
And
all that.
it's an awkward day too, bro. I
It is
mean,
an
because
awkward day.
you starting to make Thursdays. more common, but so people probably look for us Mondays and Thursdays. They don't really, you know what I'm saying?
This was an off day.
Just the opposite day,
I
yeah.
is heavily.
But man, I feel good because I ain't seen you in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Seem like we've been missing. You been on. I've been. You know what I'm saying? We. Ain't, I said, damn, my dog. We ain't. I ain't even seen you. Trying to get down to the weekend to holler at you. Don't. We just missing each
Is
other,
it is
bro.
that gonna happen this weekend? Will we? All right, we'll figure it out, man. We'll
No, no,
figure
no. I said I'm trying.
it
I'm
out. Yeah, yeah.
trying.
I mean, honestly, bro, we'll talk offline, but shoot, I don't even know. I don't know. I might end up might have to end up being up that way. To be honest with you, man. So,
Well, let me know, cause I mean,
woo!
I ain't gonna do nothing. If I did, I mean, if I do come, it ain't gonna be till Saturday night anyway after work. So.
Hey, man, I just want to say to all my troops out there, man, y'all keep them strapped up, baby. You know what I'm saying? This Saw moves on, man. We appreciate it. Appreciate y'all service, man. You understand? I know what it is. I know what the sacrifice is, man. He
Mhm.
knew too. He was a no limit soldier, more so than he was active duty no limit soldier. And
Hey
then
man,
he and then he was doing National Guard. He was
listen,
an
man.
active duty no limit.
To all our veterans, man. I do appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all service. Thank you to
So,
Johnny, man, for your service, man.
bro.
Y'all are
Thank
greatly appreciated. Because of y'all, we still able to do and move how we move. You know what I'm saying? So thank
you.
y'all
Freedom
so
isn't
much.
free. Freedom
Thank
is
y'all
not.
so much.
Freedom isn't free, man. So we appreciate it for sure, bro. Appreciate those kind words. It is my honor, honestly, bro. I think regardless of all the issues our country has and facing, um, and the history that we have in this country that is trying to be erased or doesn't want to be acknowledged or whatever. Shout out to all my black soldiers, man, all my Hispanic soldiers, all my Jewish soldiers, all my Asian soldiers, all my Asian military people, all the people, minorities or whatever. And shout out to all my white bros and sisters, man, who I serve with, man. I miss that's one thing about the military, bro. It's an experience. Is there are you gonna, experience, are you gonna probably encounter prejudice or racism in the military? Yeah, it's just like the world. You know what I'm saying? It's its own thing unto itself. You got the universe, you got the universe, the universal code of military justice, which is their own legal system amongst itself in the military. What up, kid? What up, bro? Hey,
What
bro,
up?
if
What up? What up?
dudes come in town, man, we can make that happen, man. Cause kid
This
right
nigga,
here, and
this nigga, this
he
nigga, kid, this nigga. Every time I tell him I'm coming
what?
into town, he going the opposite. Man, I'm coming down to South Carolina. I'm like, nigga, I just told you I'm coming.
Oh, so you ain't gonna
So yeah,
talk about how many times, like even right now, like how you talking about
uh,
how you set us up and say, oh yeah,
bro,
yeah, do it, but man,
you just told me. It might not happen no way because I might be in South Carolina. Then you just say that.
it might because
Rewind, hit the rewind button,
I
y'all.
didn't tell
Hit
you,
replay, hit
I didn't
replay.
lie, bro.
I mean, I would love. I do want to go to the game though, bro. I'm trying to make it work. I messed up and did the same thing I did that other week, and I didn't block off my schedule, so I got somebody on there. But I'm gonna see.
I know why you don't, man. Man. Why would you want to leave money on the table, dog? Like I get it.
Well, I mean, I still need to kick it with my. You know, what I'm saying it was gonna be you, my brother. I need to, yeah, I do. I need a balance, man. So, and like I said, you've already kind of big up the stadium, you know what I'm saying, and that experience. I'm like, I do want to at least get
It's,
there. You know what I'm saying? So we
it's,
gonna make it, see what it do.
it's
We'll see what we
official.
do.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, whether you a Falcons fan or not, the games are official. Like it's not really a bad seat in the stadium, and
I heard
just
that before.
the
Yeah.
way the games go, like the way that they put on their home games. Oh, it's official, bro. Like I mean, shoot. Just go to the game alone. You ain't gotta be a fan of neither one of the teams.
Right.
Just going
Right.
to the game is an experience. But yeah, kid, yo, bro, we're gonna have to try to figure that out, man, for sure. Um, I know
Hey man,
we
congratulations too, man. I saw y'all got
yeah,
that
man,
new house, man. Congratulations, bro.
for sure, bro.
Congratulations.
That's beautiful, man. And shout out to y'all, man, y'all anniversary and stuff, man. I be so, man. I love to see people I know just doing good.
Doing their thing, man. Yeah, kid wanna
And I'm gonna tell you something. When I see somebody who may seem that I know that may seemingly not be doing it, you know what I'm saying, if they put out information like, oh, they're going to struggle, I never feel like, oh, I'm glad it's not like that. Ain't never been my. I always be like, man, I praying and hoping things get turned around for them because I like to see the wins, bro.
mm-hmm.
I just like to see the wins, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Balance, I get it. But a 300 session isn't it? but kid, even though the 300 section, you up there, but you not, but you still because of the screen and because of it, it's not like being in the nosebleeds in the outside state. Like the Panther Stadium, I've been to a Panthers game before. Not every one that I've been to, but one time I went to a Panthers game and I was up there by I could have changed the light bulb, nigga. Hey, y'all need this light change up here. I mean, I was up that high. Like, shoot, bro, like losing oxygen needs a mask up that high, and it feel and you outside in the elements. That ain't it. But the dome, that Benz dome, boy, that Benz Stadium is tough. I ain't gonna lie. And then they concession prices on point too, so you ain't really
Yeah,
got the
I
break.
would, kid. I was gonna catch you at the fight, but they canceled it. But I think didn't they fighting somewhere else, or did they cancel that one too?
Cancel the whole fight, man. They canceled the whole fight, man.
Because it
Said
was a joke. It was actually a mismatch. It was just a total joke. I just
they put it on Tank, man. They said Tank wasn't holding out, he wasn't being professional enough with the promoting of it or
because it was a joke.
doing
Why
whatever.
would you eat? Why would you be other Tank?
What's
See
the talk about
what
making money? They was gonna
what
make
Jake Paul. What
music.
Jake Paul? No. Listen. Let me tell you. What Jake Paul seemingly has done has taken like boxers, retired boxers, or people that ain't really in their prime anymore to bring them out to fight just for the bag. Tank still relevant. You ain't noticed that? Like Tank still relevant. So most of the fights that
Tank,
Jake Paul do, huh?
Tank been talking about like retiring and not fighting no more and all kind of stuff like that too.
Tank don't need that bag like that. Mike Tyson needed the bag.
Man,
He needed that.
uh,
Who else? Who he just fight? Who he just fight?
who?
Jake Paul. That was the only one he fought.
Yeah, and they talking about like he might be he gonna. I mean, he getting there with a real boxer, man. He gonna get washed. Like Jake Paul, I'm not saying he don't slouch, and I like what he's doing with
I think
MVP.
I think Tank would have took it to him.
Yeah,
Even the
I think
mismatch as far as the size and all. I think Tank would have took it to him.
Tank is a boxer for real.
But
And then
Tank wasn't gonna take it to him though because of the what you call it
the
the
clauses.
paperwork. Yeah, they say he couldn't because if you was gonna fight Jake Paul, you already know you got this mismatch. The only thing you doing is going for the back. The same way that Tyson kept biting on that glove to keep him from throwing that right.
I agree.
It's in the paperwork. It's in
I,
the paperwork.
I agree that fight definitely was just a money grab. And but shout out
Right.
to MVP Promotions. I mean, boxing is entertainment as well as a sport, and Jake Paul has found a way to make boxing I mean, relevant in a lot of ways again, even if you don't agree with how he or who he's trying to
But do
box.
you not really think that that type of situation is kind of tainting the sport though, like making it look more
For us, maybe
of a
for
joke?
people who grew up watching
Yeah.
in a certain way, but bro, we in a whole different era, bro. These new fans of sports and stuff like that, with gambling the way it is and all that sports betting and all that stuff, it is not it's like it's not it's taking the kind of the spirit out of it. And let's be clear, that's always been there's always been the rumors and the kind of like understood element about certain boxing, like there's something that play here. You know what I'm saying? Especially like, shout out to Don King. I don't know if he's still alive, but people always say Don King used to kind of help fix fights and stuff like that or whatever. Or, these promoters, man, they trying to get the biggest, probably get grip, the biggest grip. You bet
Mm-hmm.
somebody going down in the third round. That's why Mike Tyson was such a big draw, because people were betting to see if somebody would last through the first round with Mike.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I mean? Because he was like, but once his what's my man name? His trainer, the dude who faced him. Man, I can't think of it. I can look it up.
The one that passed, he passed, didn't he?
Yeah, once he passed, you saw kind of how Mike he was being manipulated at that point. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have that. He didn't, and he's even spoke about that, man, on his one man show. Remember, he had the one man show back in the day. But yeah, bro, I like boxing. I think MVP Jake Paul's from company is doing a decent job with it. Jake Paul said Tank wasn't a true professional. Tank just wasn't feeling the fakeness.
Right. So that's exactly, because I mean, Tank is a real fighter, and there ain't no need of you trying to be putting on for nobody. Like, either we gonna fight and we gonna really fight, or are we not gonna? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it because I'm a fighter. I'm not finna succumb.
He don't need it. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit out here and let you get
this bag
and beat me or have a draw and all this other stuff when I can really beat your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Exactly. But betting has overtook the sport of competition. It has, man, in sports in general. That's why I can't. And I get it. It's there are people who like that thrill of it, but I can't watch sports like that. Knowing I'm not gonna be able to enjoy the game or the boxing match or nothing like that, having real money on the line, because that'll make you run on the field, or if you're there, or tear your house up or something like that, or go off on folk for real. And you can do that just from the team losing in general. But to have real money on the line, oh man, I can't enjoy that. And especially nowadays, which you don't know how these players, man, they involved. Like how they showed Indiana football game, they had a 6.5 spread. They were up. It was like 5 seconds left. They just had to run the clock out. My man ran it into the end zone. He didn't even have to, and closed the spread, and brought it down. I'm like, bro, this stuff like that be making. If you were better, you like, oh hell no, nah, what's going on? So now you don't. You know what I'm saying? You was right there.
You're lost now.
Yeah, man. But I definitely want to make sure we link for an event or something, man. Prior to Dominican Republic and all the other stuff that's going to be coming up next year, man. Shout out to the King Fit. You got that coming up in January. The rebrand and re-release.
Yeah, the relaunch. We got something planned, man. Trying to be out there. We're gonna do the hopefully I'm gonna have both lines, the winter and the spring line coming out.
So your mobile stuff, boy. That's what I'm talking about. That's why iron sharp iron, boy. You a mobile, man. You got to be a whole mobile out here, bro.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. The same way you say with all the other stuff you got going on, God is good. That's all I'm gonna say, and He gonna continue to move these pieces on the chessboard, bro. Just continue to move.
He's faithful. If you don't, you will win if you do not give up.
Correct.
I don't care what odds are against you, man. Your faith is strong. It's strong in that, man. Any test. What is joy without having to deal with tests? You know what I'm saying? What a sunny days without having to go through some storms, man.
Yeah, but one of the things that I always say, man, is just don't sit still. Just keep moving. Keep doing something. Just do something. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you'll get there, regardless of what it is. It don't matter what industry you in or what what motive or move that you trying to make, just move it. Just keep moving. That's all you do. And
Yep. Not
I
in
mean, I
place.
know,
Don't run in
I,
place. That ain't doing
right,
nothing.
right. It's
So
a lot of very successful people. You know, they lost just as big as they won. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
the key to it is that they kept pushing through the losses to get to the wins. You know what I mean? So you just got to keep pushing, bro. Keep pushing.
yep. I mean, it's no coincidence that most self-made billionaires, as they say, quote unquote, self-made billionaire, or people who have come from, you know, who are at a certain height right now in the industry or their industry or in certain spaces, like a Tyler Perry, like a Oprah, like who else am I thinking of? A Wallow, you know what I'm saying, to bring it kind of current. Um, um, shoot, just a lot of people, man, who you've seen and you read their stories, man. It's like, or you hear their stories, living in a car, going, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying, riffs with family and their friends and people, da da da. And you got to be able to go through some things. It's
Yeah.
ideal to not have to, but that's not how success is built, bro.
And that's
Like,
not how character. That's not really how character is built either, man. Character is built off the back of failures and things that you had to overcome.
yeah,
Right. That's
yeah,
how character is built, bro. So it's like you can. Sometimes people have gotten there the easy way, but more than those times, most people have gotten it, you know, from the mud or the harder way. That
yeah,
because they had to go through it and they learn from, you know,
yeah,
from that they failures to get there
yeah. It's crazy how you hear certain people who have had privilege to get where they are,
and
and
lost it all.
lost it all. And you can tell people who are in a position or got somewhere, and then they lose that, and then it is over for them. Like they jump out a window, or they either literally or figuratively or whatever, but because they don't know how they got there.
Hmm.
So
So
it's,
they don't know how to rebuild.
they
Correct.
don't know how to rebuild. They don't know how the steps to take to get back to it, because somebody said him. You know what I'm saying? Him. Here you go. And that's not. And even we was talking about our children, man. Like, having the ability for them to live a certain way that is totally, like, I mean, 180 from how we was a grow up. But at the
Hmm.
same time, being like, nah, it ain't just here. It's no. You got to put in. I need. There are things that I can do now that's like him. Here, girl. Here, babies. But at the same time, I got to make sure that that balance is like, oh nah, you got to know how to do this. You got to know how to do that. You're not just getting being handed something. I need to see where you put in your effort, where you've done your best, and then I'll help you. And my girls know that. I told them from a small age when they first started saying, "Yeah, can you help me do this?" And then I was like, "Did you try?"
Hmm.
See, I will always help you, but you gonna try your best first.
Hmm.
Promise you, I'll help you, but I need you to give your best effort first. And they know that's all. That's what I require. I'm not gonna never not help you, but I need to know that you tried your best for sure. You know
Sure.
what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Life is good, man. God's good. Despite all that's going on in the world, man. Again, a lot of the privileges and a lot of freedoms that um, we enjoy are because of a lot of the men and women who have served in uniform. And again, our hats off to end it, put a button on it. Is our hats off to everybody who served in uniform, man. I don't care, Coast Guard, National Guard, Reserve, Army, active, Navy, active, Air Force, active, hell, Space Force. I don't care. We appreciate you. So
Yeah, so much.
yeah, man. And from the Usual Words Power Show, man, it's Mighty Moolah, King Dukes. We're gonna be back on Thursday. I'm gonna try to get a Thursday live in, Thursday Talk Live. Again, that's the open topic format. We'll come back on here and talk some trash and talk about whatever and inspire
Man,
whatever.
y'all stop acting shy, man. Y'all come on and chop it
Yeah,
up.
we
We ain't
send the
gonna
link
we
out
ain't
again. You know what I'm saying? See you want to be on there. But shout out to my niece and her girls from they're at Carolina. They're at South Carolina, and they were on with me last Thursday, and they have a podcast called University Talk. So shout out to them
okay.
and
Okay.
and holding me down, and we had a good time on there. So they was being scary too. It was all blank screens and just audio. I said, boy, I said, my goodness, man. So but I get it, but we want to make it to where you feel comfortable. Hey man, this is a space where ain't nobody look at us. Shoot, man,
Right.
ain't nothing fancy. You know what I'm saying? So get on here, wipe the boogie out your eye, or whatever. Make sure your nose clean and come on. You know what I mean? If you want to, you're welcome. If you want to, so that's what we want to convey. Hey, bro, love you, man. Appreciate
No,
you.
you too, man. We'll talk offline. We're gonna try to put this weekend together, man.
Oh, most indeed. We will do that. The Usual Words Pod Show. Uh, our Tuesday talk. Happy Veterans Day till Thursday. We'll see y'all next time.
All right, peace.